Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show, anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The father-son duo together on the wing with Bronny and LeBron James. Little general out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. The layup missed. George against Russell. Here's Sexton. It's good.
You got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
James kicks to James. Outside for Davis. A three-pointer off the mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David. Markkanen looking it over. Over James. LeBron with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 3. Releases.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
James, the pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Sexton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
From deep, James. The Lakers rebound. Palacio, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Lobbed up there for Collins. It's intercepted. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They get the rebound. Here's Little General, and he banks in the layup. Little General's got 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. He's checked in for Utah. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. You look at James, Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And, of course, Little General. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. And James with the basket on the assist by Russell. 5 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The shot by George, no good. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Dallas. Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
The drive by James. Yep, that one goes in there. James has got 7 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's George. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for the Little General. Hachimura comes in for James. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. At the elbow, Sexton. And here's Mills from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Sexton against Reeves. 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hachimura against Clarkson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And Davis throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes, and it's Bull in at the 4-man position. Pass to Markkanen. It's deflected. James with him. He's got 9. LeBron slashes inside. Yep, it counts. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Good on the triple.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at James, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. We've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And Utah making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Clarkson. And the shot falls short this time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Past a little general. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. And count it from 19 feet away.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Little general the pass to James. And they double up LeBron. Off with the layup.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Clarkson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Little General. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outcome.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. People a little extra on that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clarkson looking for an opening. Outside, Markkanen. Oh, good with the triple.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Yep, that one goes. And that's 12 points for Little General.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Mills passes to Filipowski. Clarkson outside to the inside. Sensabaugh, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
When we talk enough about Markkanen's defense, but what about the D there? What a pick.
Reeves outside. From deep LeBron. That shot misses. from deep three-point territory. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It is a...
Check it out, Los Angeles. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
I feel like we...
Thank you for being with us. Now
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then it's Collins. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Los Angeles shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
George dishes to Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. Sexton's got his second bucket.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance. Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
George passes to Collins. Down low, here's Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left, and the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. And Los Angeles with some changes. Wood, he's checked in for the Little General. Bol comes in for Davis. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's James. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Hendricks. Bol covering for 3. Hendricks can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 21. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing. Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Stolen by Collins. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Little General is checked in for Wood. Davis comes in for Bold. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. Right at the free throw line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sexton's got 6.
You know, capable of torching you in just so many ways. You have to guard Sexton close, or this is what will happen.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes comes in for the Little General. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for James.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
It's Russell with the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in. Clarkson against Hachimura. And there it is for him. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hayes dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Reeves outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Mikhailu comes in for Colin Sexton. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Markkanen kicks to Mills. Pass to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant off. Oh, wow, man!
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Markkanen a screen on LeBron. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one drops for him. Bulls got his first points of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Clarkson outside. And the three ball is good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's LeBron.
My goodness. Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mills passes to Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Sinks that one from the post. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll and finished off by LeBron.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Here's Mikhailovich. He's defended by Reeves. Clarkson outside. And the Jazz, another three.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And finished off by LeBron.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Mills. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now here's Mills. James defending. Picked by Markkanen. Up top, Mills. Covered by LeBron. Can't hit from 12. Lakers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Clarkson. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Mikhailovich passes to Williams. Utah moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Wood with it. He's picked up by Collins. Good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Collins passes to Hendricks. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hood Schifino's checked in. Collins against Bol. Lays it up off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Sexton finds George. From downtown, the shot, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.